First of all, it's I'm glad that you're talking to us. But you said something about the most valuable piece of what I can't fucking recall. What
I just told you.
I know, but I can't remember.
All right, well, I'll tell you. I just don't feel like talking about it.
Okay, but what was the comment you made? The most valuable piece of... Fuck, if I can remember it, dude, I will tell you. The most valuable piece of commodity is the difference you can make in someone else's life.
Yeah.
And that's what you said to me this morning, which blew my mind. So, as I go forward, it's important for people to know that right now you're just done your thing, and this is a direct result of being on that drug, which makes it feel better at this point, I imagine.
Yeah.
And so if you can tell one person, one kid, what would it be?
Let me hit that cigarette.
Don't what?
Can I hit that cigarette, please?
Yeah. Anyway, so again, this is not my attempt to upset anybody, but what happened earlier today was I called up Sacramento, Salvation Army, and here like that. And what happened was they told me that they did not have a Salvation Army rehab intake anymore because they were defunded. It wasn't making money, and therefore they shut it down. So by doing so, when you're thinking about what's wrong with the state of California and where we went wrong, ask Governor Newsom. That's the only thing I can think of. It's in my opinion, though, that if we don't do something together or collectively, we're going to have more of this. At 26 is heartbreaking. And so I then called up Ages. Yeah, and I have no idea what they are. They're something. But they said that they're going to do an intake possibly, and he's got Medi-Cal.
That's not
What's that?
That's a methadone clinic.
So what did you want? You just want cold turkey?
Yeah, that's not going to help me get... I just got off 100 milligrams of methadone.
So tell people what you think methadone is. I mean,
I don't feel like telling people anything.
Well, from what I understand, it's a stronger drug than heroin. So, and they give you that for free for a year, and then you're hooked on it for life. So I'm not sure that's the best way out either. I think he's got the better point about just cutting cold turkey and then stop doing it from there. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. However, though, the realities are staggering in this situation, and it breaks my heart. However, I'm going to do my best to follow through with this and find out if somebody can take him in order to fulfill at least my obligation. And of course, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't always make him drink. Anyhow, another thing that I was made aware earlier from a friend of mine named Seth, we'll leave his last name out of it, and he mentioned a group called The Gathering. It's a church.
Banned for life.
What's that called?
I'm banned for life.
From The Gathering?
Yes.
So what is it about? What is it?
It's a homeless shelter.
What do they do?
It's a homeless shelter.
And so what do they do that you're banned from?
I'm not allowed to stay there.
But what do they provide? What do they offer?
Food, and they go stay at a church every night.
And then, so I was told that they come and take you, they get your food, you go to church, and then they drop you off in a different location.
Yeah.
That's a yes?
Yeah.
So, once again, that sounds to be legitimate, because it matches the story I heard from my buddy Seth, and that was that they pick you up in the morning, 6:30, they come feed you, they put you in their coffers there, and they fulfill an obligation that is to their donors about what they're doing, but then they take you and drop you off on the other side of town. And this man was telling us, that just exacerbates the problem, because then you're just moving from one location, which they're tearing up, into somebody else's location and tearing that up. So I don't think that's going to work either. It's called The Gathering. Again, I'm not trying to stop anybody's action of kindness and whatnot, but he said it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you go looking for homeless, you'll find them, but then not fixing it and just relocating them is not the same thing as far as my concerns, as far as a fix would be, and that would be at the interest of our sanity with our property that we own as community, and see happen. My thought process is, and I've asked these people this on the streets, I said, if I can offer you a job for 4 days a week, 3 hours a day making toys, would you go for it? And they said, of course they would, you know, something to do. And so what if we lose some of the land that we have around here, some of the existing land, and we formulate it to put them there, taxpayer, get them on the payroll to make these toys, Santa Claus, North Pole, I don't know how you want to put it, other items that can be done at a low level, you know, type of skill level and not so much dangerous. And then, boom, you have the product made, the widget's made, it goes out in market, it's made, you know, and they do that with other aspects of business and whatnot. I think this could be done with that. That's just my thought process. I'm not sure. You know, like I said, I'm a country singer, and in about a few minutes I'm going to go out here and do my gig. So you'll see that part of the show, not on this episode, but in a whole nother one. I just really felt strongly that this needed to be told, and he was willing to show us what goes on. It's not pretty. I mean, obviously, it's not pretty. I'm not sure if this is content that's suitable for anybody but 18-year-olds, and then your parents would tell them what not to do. I'm not sure. I don't make those decisions. I was told, you don't want to swear on YouTube, you want to make it G-rated, but I'm telling you right now, that's not G-rated. And so if you want a G-rated world, then you should go to Disneyland and stay there, okay? This is the real world in this city, in the greater area of Sacramento, and I'm with it trying to help it. That's the real world. Say goodbye, Adam. Thank you. Thank you very much.